fuck? Okay, actually, what the fuck? What the fuck did the game decide to do there? Or like, no, these stream avatars, what the fuck did they decide to do? Why do they go up? Hey, fix idea. It resizes the stream avatars window too. Can I... Where are the settings? Windows settings. What if I pull it over there? That seems to kind of work out. Yeah, that seems to work out. Now, as for the game audio, I need you all to tell me if it's good or not. So, yeah, that's that. Also, hey Johnson, hey Darky. Let me go in the game. Yeah, let's do another terrorist hunt. Where do we go? Compound. Compound. Yeah, let's do compounding with compound only. Now, I want to hear the in-game sounds. Like, I want to see how far the in-game sounds go in terms of of up 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 up. I'm crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And the rats make me crazy. Hello. I would like to have my gun. Okay, like this, it's definitely too loud. The shots are a bit too loud still. Let's turn them down. Are these good now? I think they are acceptable. I think those sounds are acceptable. Good, good. That should be audio mixing done. Don't ask me why the window is so weird. Okay, now why is the window so weird? It only records that part of the... Well, this game also has issues, but I would say those issues are less than in Metal Gear. Because it's only the window size and that the stream avatars are doing that. How's your day been? Eventless, I would say. I mean, I did take some... my boss took me, like, we have the CEO, right? And, like, my manager told me and one other person working at my company, like, hey, would you mind going out and essentially be a model for the CEO to take pictures with the giant ass excavator? So that our CEO can take pictures of people next to the excavator and stuff. That's why we got sent out. By our manager. So we did that. We took pictures next to the giant excavator. And I took one for myself. I took a picture of the giant excavator for myself. And this thing is huge. Like, so far, I never actually stood, like, next to it. Today was, like, the first time I actually fucking stood next to it. And I can definitely say now, this thing is fucking massive. Like, yeah, size doesn't matter, but with that thing... With that thing, you can excavate a very big area. I wouldn't say eventful. I mean, I didn't do much. Customer support in the morning. There wasn't much going on in customer support in the morning. Everything just came in the afternoon. I guess everyone held off, like, in the morning to call the hotline, and then in the afternoon they were like, yeah, now is the time to call. Now we want support. So I didn't have to suffer too much from a lot of customers today, because there weren't many. But I was extremely tired in the morning. So I felt like I supported with like 10% energy. I was like taking up the phone. I was like, yeah. This is me. This is me from this company. Customer service has to be the worst job ever. I kind of like it. Actually. It's definitely not the worst. Since, you know, I'm doing it over the phone. If I was in something like retail, I would have been like, yo, no, thank you. Keep those customers fucking away from me. Be gone. But I work in IT, like, yeah, it's fine in IT. I just sit in my computer in front of my PC, I take on calls, I help the people. And some of them are actually grateful that I helped them and thank me for doing so, etc., etc. Which is nice. I haven't had too many bad experiences so far. Most of my experience were either, yeah, okay or actually nice. And only a few of them are what I would consider a bad or annoying customer interaction. Because, like, after all, we're just trying to help them. Like, they call us for help because they need help. We just provide the help. If you know what I mean. We do provide the... No way I can even, like, jump over the water. Oh wait, this is the edge of the map, isn't it? Yep, this is the edge of the map. So, like, looking at that, it's not the worst. I definitely would enjoy being a full-time streamer more than that, but that ain't gonna happen. But I know that excavator is like, it's the biggest, like, normal excavator you can get, so it's like, I think everything fully loaded is like 10 tons or more. No, I think it's more. I think it's like a lot of tons. Like, this thing is... I don't know, that thing is definitely something in its own league. Like, when you look at it from afar, it doesn't even... Yeah, humongous. When you look at it from afar, it doesn't even look that big. But when you stand next to it, the size shows. The size really shows because you look up and you're like, whoa. This goes high. Like, I'm barely as tall as, you know, like the... How do you call the like, where normally the wheels are? Also, if... You know, the... Yeah, the tread. Like, the tread is basically... I would say a bit bigger than me. Like you're standing next to this tread and it's like already bigger than you are. And it's just there and you look at it and you're like, yeah. And that's only the thing it uses for movement. That's only the thing that brings it forward. That... Also in my room, it's like, when I stand in my room, I can reach the ceiling by stretching my hand up. Right? Like, by stretching my arm up, I can reach the ceiling in my room. I was standing in that shovel. I was standing in that shovel and I couldn't reach the top. I couldn't reach the top of the shovel while standing in it. Which felt weird. Because as far as I know, in my room I can still do that. Wait, I can actually try. Yep. Definitely reach it in my room. Definitely can reach the ceiling by just expanding my hand upwards. That's like a huge ass size difference. I see enemy. Like, and I'm just standing there next to this massive excavator. And I'm like, yeah, whoa. Definitely was interesting seeing it up close. And I still love the fact that our CEO just bought it because he wanted to. He wanted a giant ass excavator. He he gets himself a giant ass excavator that probably costs a few million, possibly. I wouldn't be surprised if it cost a few mil. With that size.
Womp womp.
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 Womp
Holy
womp.
shit, womp
Womp
womp.
womp.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
So yeah, that's something. God damn. So yeah, it's crazy in my opinion. How can this... he just thought, yeah, I want a giant ass excavator. Let me buy a giant ass excavator. And it's gonna be fine. And then we're gonna let people pay for entry. I don't think he will ever get the money back that he spent on that excavator. If I'm being honest. But that wasn't the point. The point was, he didn't buy to make profit of it. He of course tries to get some of the money back in. Makes sense. But he legit... I don't think he bought it to make profit. He literally just bought it because he likes giant ass excavators, and I like him for that. Also, the pictures will be censored when he uploads, if he uploads them online, so no, you can't get a wolfy face reveal by excavator pics. Wish I had the money to buy anything. Same. What? Oh, there. He didn't pull it. I sent you my excavator pics. Please respond. Exactly. It's like, I do have one of the excavator pics. Like of just the excavator. I don't know if I will post them. Or show them. Just know that maybe if you're in the Discord, maybe we'll get one. Maybe we'll see my Chinese excavator I have at work now. That's just there. Maybe I also make it as a little bonus for like an exclusive content. It isn't related to me, but maybe. Not like anyone cares about exclusive content. Is the boss nice? Yeah. He's an interesting person, but he's nice. Also, my manager is also pretty nice. He has his moments, but he's generally nice. Like, most of the people at the company I work at are fine, like really. Another reason why I chose this place to work at because the atmosphere at work is just nice. And probably another reason why I actually enjoy this work. So yeah. I don't know, that's like all that happened today, really. Not much else to say. Your bank account is probably reason enough? No. Honestly, no. If you earn a lot of money from your job, but you don't enjoy it, where's the point? Why fight yourself through, like, I don't know, 8 or more hours every day through something you absolutely hate just to get the paycheck? That's what I would say. The working environment and how you like your job is more important than the salary you have. Of course, if the salary is also like pretty fucking shit, then don't. But if it's at least that wasn't my paycheck. That was still money from I got for my 18th birthday. That's not my paycheck. I currently earn a reduced paycheck because I'm still in apprenticeship. So I'm still like actually learning the job in my second year of learning the job. So salary is less. I don't know. I kind of also like to be honest. I earn less than 1k every month. My payment is below 1k. It's close to it, but below it. Currently. Next year that actually I think next year that changes. Next year it rises above that 1k line. But right now it's a bit below 1k every month. It's a decent payment. It's not a bad payment at all. How long is the probation? I have 3 years. I'm in my like halfway through my second now, and then I will probably get a. And then if the company likes my work, I will be there full time. They want to, then they will take me as a full time employee with an actual work um contract, not just an apprentice contract. But yeah, it's a part of the education system in Switzerland, so I can't just skip that. Also, if I ever were to make money from streaming enough that I could live from it and become a full-time content creator, I would first finish my education before actually leaving any kind of work or income. Since because while it is nice, as soon as it doesn't pay well anymore, you decide you want to do something else, And then you try to apply for a job and they ask you, yeah, what education did you finish? And then you're like, I haven't finished. I haven't finished any education. Then they're like, okay. And we should hire you now. Even though you don't even have a finished education. Nah, we're not doing that. That's why you need a finished education first before you leave any kind of income source for full-time content creation. Because as soon as it isn't your full-time job anymore, you are fucked to find an actual job because you don't have any education to show. Voice actor is one step closer to starting my film production company. I mean, Dex will finish. Dex is not a person to pull out. Oh god, that sounded wrong. No, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. That doesn't count for the loot counter, okay? No one increases the loot counter because in context it makes sense. Plot twist, Texas 20 kids. No, I mean that in the sense that Dex doesn't cancel projects that easily. Dex starts the project and Dex finishes that shit. He will finish Beyond Frontiers, and I'm 99.9% sure in that, unless something really bad happens. I mean, it could be that something really bad happens. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think it will. And Dex is someone that really. He works on the game. I'm trying to figure out what you censored. It can't be the word shit because the letters don't match. This is a guessing game now. Wait, let me check. No, there it's also censored. It's literally censored. You did star 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 S. Star 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 S is a censor for me. And I can't figure out what it stands for. Like what? What what does it stand for? Legit? What? Oh, Arena 2. Let's do Arena 2. Has a lot of potential already. Star 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 S has a lot of potential already. Not even the maker knows what they did there. What did you do there? And more importantly, why? Huh? I mean, first of all, I'm surprised you didn't get warned by the automat. I'm surprised the bot didn't warn you. That's the first thing, because Beyond Frontiers has a dot in the middle. And the auto moderation bot thinks it's a link because of that, as far as I know, or the previous one did think that if you put a dot in it, then it has to be a link like that. So I don't know what happened there. Because yes, I have link protection. I don't want random ass links in my stream that I don't know where they lead to. And before I have to manually remove them and someone accidentally clicks on them, it's better to actually have protection in place for it. So yeah, I don't know what happened there. But yeah, Dex is really someone, he will finish it. And he will present it to the public. And everyone will that wants to play the game will be able to play the game. Something that I pretty much like. I know I'm pretty useless in the development most of the time. I just do the tweets, like I legit smash my head against the keyboard and hit tweet, and that's my effort for the team made most of the time. I did help with some patch notes or some blog posts, but then that's about it. That's my effort for the team. He takes a lot of inspiration, or I don't know if you mean freelancer, but he also takes a lot of inspiration from freelancer. Like a lot, or Eve. Promotional material? It can be if it's done by a professional. I'm not a professional. I'm not a professional community manager or social media manager or PR person. I'm just me, but I did just offer my services to Dax, and I was like, hey Dax. Like, we met over him asking for people to do the promotional stuff for him so he can worry about the coding part. So he looked for people to do all the promoting and social media presence, right? So that's how me and Dex even met, because I saw that and I was like, and then I wrote him and I was like, hey, look. I know you said paid, but look, I'm not a professional. I can try and I'll do it for free. I'm pretty sure he still kinda insists on paying. But we'll see about that. I did tell him that I don't need payment for it. Since I see the experience I made and being part of this amazing project, I see that as the payment. And honestly, it's been great so far. Like, I really like where the project is going. I know there is something about Gamescom 2024. I don't know, when is Gamescom 2024? Because there is a chance that we as Beyond Frontiers get a sponsored booth at, like, as Duality Beyond with Beyond Frontiers get a sponsored booth at the Gamescom 2024. And if that happens, and if I manage to, you know, get the time and everything to go there, I will be at the Gamescom 2024. And I will hug every single viewer, every single fan that wants. I will hug every single fan that wants a hug at the Gamescom. If I am there. If I'm at any event and you want a picture or a hug, I can do that. But it's pretty much in the stars still. I mean, I don't even know when the Gamescom 2024 is even going to be. Or if we get that sponsored booth, or if I even have the time or efforts needed to go there. That's all pretty much still very vague. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about that yet. Worry about it when the time is there. I mean, that's like my thing with like face reveal then. Whenever someone would ask this, like, no one really has that much shown interest in actual face reveals, which I don't care. I mostly told them one thing, and it's like, if I have to. For now, it's like, if I have to reveal my face, I will. If it's a convention, people might see my face, and then that's fine, because, you know, it's a convention. Would all be there to have fun. And that would be the time where I say, okay, yeah, people that are at this con can see my face. Maybe also take selfies. So yeah, that's my thing. Like, I don't plan on any face reveal unless I have to right now. And I also don't have to worry about it since not many people are here at all, and even less actually are interested in a face reveal. Starting a podcast? I have on multiple occasions and multiple times all the time. Don't worry, chat. The Wolfing Tank podcast is still in my head. I will do it eventually, I swear, together with all the other projects I told that will come but never did. I also kinda don't know if I even want to do it alone. That's the thing. What I had in mind is to get some kind of guest, especially for the first episode, get some kind of guest, and then talk with that guest, or get my friends online and talk with my friends. Just something that is not only me. And the guest would be pretty cool if I could get someone nice. Like, I mean, I actually once had an idea and was in talk with a person about maybe once doing it, like, with them. Actually, yes, that talk has happened. I had a talk with someone about, like, hey, if I did a podcast, like, doing a podcast, if I did one, would you want to be my guest? Where is he? Am I even still in the Discord? Because I remember joining the Discord, but I don't remember. I haven't talked with him. And there, Nadivar. I actually had a talk with Nadivar about it. Like, if I ever did a podcast, if I actually pushed that idea through and it became a reality, would you want to be a guest in it? And I think what he said was like, yeah, we could do if both of us have time. I don't see why not. I never talked about it again for, like, I think it must have been a fucking year now. Maybe less than a year. But I think it's close to a fucking year that I haven't talked about this podcast with anyone, really. Maybe I've mentioned it a few times, but you know where I'm coming from. This podcast idea has been in my mind, and I've been thinking about it multiple times. I still think about it regularly, and I still think it would be a great idea. Like a great thing to do. Great and fun thing. Just sit around with a person or multiple people, talk for like half an hour to an hour, then upload that shit as a podcast, and everyone had a great time. Like, I also would love to have some of the bigs as guests, but that's not something you get. Like, to get some of the bigs as a guest in your podcast, you need to either have two things. You need to be a big creator normally, or your podcast has to be big already, which probably both won't happen. So the bigs and the greats are probably out of the question. Like, imagine me asking Spiff, like, hey Spiff, wanna be on a podcast episode of my podcast that gets like 10 views maximum. Like, yeah, of course I would love to have a talk with Spiff, and of course I would love to have it on something like a podcast. But will it happen? No, I have to think realistic. I have to pick creators that are of the same size or same ideas that I have. Stuff like other VTubers, my friends, etc., etc. But I don't want to do a podcast alone. I don't know if you would. I would think about it. Don't worry, I would think about it. It's just that, you know, it's like doing a podcast, nice. Doing a podcast alone, I sometimes barely find topics on stream, and on stream I still have some chat messages from time to time to make me think of a topic, you know? So how the fuck am I gonna fill 30, 45, or 60 minutes with what? That's why a guest would be great. A guest and some kind of plan to think about what we could talk about and then see where the conversation is going. If the conversation flows like normal, then you don't have to do any extra work with putting in new topics, but just have a list of possible topics for when the conversation starts to go like, what now? You know, that kind of stuff. So yeah, no, podcast. Yeah, he was moonwalking. Podcast is definitely in my ideas. Definitely. But I need the time to actually do it. I need the time and I need to actually put the time in and the effort to compose, to like find either a guest or like to find a time with my friends to actually do it. Then I need some topics for when the conversation stops, to like get back into a conversation. And then I need to actually take that time, record an episode, then upload everything, etc., etc. Which is a lot of work. I must say it is a lot of work, and there's so many factors that need to be fulfilled to actually start a podcast that it just wasn't on my priority list recently. It was definitely still in my head, and it still is, but it's not on my priority list. It's the thing like, yeah, I think about it. Fuck. It's like, yeah, I think about it, and if the chance comes, or if I like, actually, I'm like, yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it right fucking now. You are a guest now. I don't care if you have time or not. You are a fucking guest now. You now sit here in a call with me and we talk like 32 minutes to an hour and then upload it as a podcast. I don't want to talk about world problems. It's the same as in my streams. I don't like talking about world problems. We get showered in fucking world problems all the time. You turn on the fucking TV for like 2 minutes, and the first thing you fucking see on the news, what is it? War in this country. Economic instability in this country. This country's leader is an asshole set by this country. Now, but this country is not actually that good. And look at those people. They are hungry. They need food. And this person did something bad. This person murdered a family of 4 and got fucking away with it. This person got out of jail and instantly robbed the bank. I don't need all of that shit. We get blasted with that shit all the time. Negativity is everywhere. It's how news these days operate. The news don't care about anything other than big problems. And guess why that is? Because people keep clicking on the bad stuff rather than the good stuff. Yeah, of course. Who cares that... Who cares that we have found a cure for this disease or a better... or this country now has a better educational system? No one gives a fuck. All the people want is drama. So what do the news give you? They give you drama. Because that's what people want. That's what the people want. That's what brings in the most clicks, the most views, the most people turning on the TV. And I don't like it. I could talk all day about current world events that aren't happy or anything. But like I said, you get blasted with that enough. What I want to do, I want to spread the positivity in the world. I want to distract people. You had a bad day? I gotcha, buddy. I gotcha, buddy. You had a bad day, but hey, it's over now. You can just sit in my stream. You can relax. We can have a great time playing great games, talking about great topics, and generally having a laugh together. That's what I want to do. I want to bring happiness in this fucking world and not more bullshit that you have to deal with every day. Get all the drama, all the bad thoughts out of here. Just relax, turn off your brain, and have a great time in the stream. That's all I want. I want to entertain people. I want people to have a great time. That's all. Why would I care for anything else? Goddamn, this guy's aim is definitely not Stormtrooper. And I just want to make that clear. I know I'm kind of rising my voice here. But that's what I want to just make. I just want to make that clear. Also, my mom needs help. Speaking of problems. Well, I'll be right back. Stairs, am I right? God damn. God damn stairs. I hate stairs. But yeah, I'm here. We are back on track. My mom just had a mental breakdown. Okay, no, not a mental breakdown, but definitely a heart attack. She was. And the reason why is kind of funny. She opened a second. She like opened a new PowerPoint. She opened like a new PowerPoint file while editing the other one. So she opened a new PowerPoint file, which opened the PowerPoint window over the other file she was editing. And she thought everything was gone. So I just closed the window that was overlaying with the new presentation, so that the old presentation was visible again, and then I went back up. That's how it feels being the tech support for my mom. She thought she had lost all the work she's done. And that with a PC. She thought she just ruined her entire project. I feel bad. I feel sorry. But she apparently, I guess she doesn't really understand multiple windows overlapping each other. So instead of checking that first, she first wrote me, which I guess it was a smart move. Like, if you have someone in-house that knows about all the tech stuff, then if you do something wrong and you think you lost everything, first call that person to make sure that you're not ruining it even more. Which I guess makes sense, so can't blame her for calling me, but it just shows that she doesn't know much about PCs. She doesn't know very much about PCs. That's why she needs my help constantly with everything related to technology. And I mean, of course I help her. She's my mom. She needs the help and I give her the help. But it's sometimes stuff like this and I'm like, please. Wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you? I mean, no, she doesn't know. That's the thing. That's also why she asks me, because she does not know. I mean, I can't really be mad at her for not knowing that. Because she doesn't use it that often. What is like basic computer knowledge for me is like not basic for her. That's new thing. So yeah, basic for me, new thing for her. So I'm the one that has to help her. It was the same with when she asked for help with editing the PowerPoint. And it just showed her the designer that does everything for her and left. Like, to be fair, you can't blame me, it's PowerPoint. It's made so people can easily understand and work with it. It's supposed to be easily understandable and accessible. Which, yeah, I guess makes sense. But yeah, it's my mom, so... That's just something I gotta deal with. And I mean, I like helping her. I like helping people in general, so... God damn! The AI in this game, the enemy AI is just... Holy shit. They are accurate as fuck. Like, they are pretty accurate. And the problem isn't that they're accurate, the problem is that you die really quickly, which makes sense. You can survive 10 body shots. Okay, maybe 10 body shots, but like, you can survive 10 headshots. You get one headshot and you have a problem unless you're properly protected where you got shot. But it also increases difficulty. You call this resisting arrest? What? He was still alive. I could have sworn he was dead. No, but yeah, if you have parents that are, let's say, new to the world of information technology, make sure to help them out. It might be a bit... It might make you crazy sometimes, but... It might be a bit crazy, but... They will appreciate it. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure that's something everyone can relate to. With their parents sometimes having problem with technology. And then you are the one to fix it. The aim of this guys. Can I please have the stormtroopers? I would rather have the stormtroopers. I want to have the stormtroopers again. Like in every other game. But yeah, this game, for the most part, it doesn't feel unfair. It's not like other games that actually just feel unfair. It's actually good. Yeah, my mom is horrible with tech. Yeah, like I said, I think that's something we all can relate to, because most parents, they didn't grow up with all the technology. So since they didn't wake up, yeah. Since they didn't grow up with it. This game seems fairly realistic, yeah. That's why I like it, and it's made by the original Rainbow Six devs. Like the original developers behind Rainbow Six. Which is pretty cool. Because, to my knowledge, it doesn't have the Ubisoft branding. Which I think just basically means the old devs went out and made their own thing, which I really love. I was pretty growing up, but it was too complicated for my mom. Your dad is a tech genius. Well, then I guess you don't have to solve the tech issues in your family. For my part, I'm the one fixing the tech issues and helping with understanding tech things. Especially since I have a job in IT, so they are like, yeah, you work in IT and you also and it's even a job in IT support. And it's even an IT support job, like actually supporting other people with IT related things. So you can just do it for us too. And they just do that. They just go by that logic. The two science degree. I am with the science team. I am with the science team. Ah, Mr. Freeman. Stop fiddling with the microwave, Gordon. Stop fiddling with the microwave. Dun, 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 dun. Goddamn, for me, school is like the worst part of my week. in applied science. Ah, Gordon. Stop fiddling with the microwave, Gordon. Can't find a black mesa health. You don't need a black mesa. Microsoft is your black mesa. Take it over. The funny thing is, in my area of work, like, since we learn German, so we can talk German, right? We sometimes call Microsoft Microschrott, like Microschrott. And Microschrott basically means like micro is of course the micro from Microsoft, and Schrott just means trash essentially, so the short and quickly translated is micro trash. We sometimes jokingly call it that. What do you mean? Oh no. It can be true, but I wouldn't switch to Linux. The thing with Linux is, like, Microsoft is just made for... The thing with operating systems is it's always very dependent on what you use it for. Looking at the general user, I would say 90% of users, Microsoft still is the best with Windows. For like approximately 90% of users, because they just need it for general use, gaming, etc. Yeah, I can agree with that. If you work in a creative job like designer, etc., if you are a designer, artist, etc., you might actually like macOS more. Since Mac is just like the operating system for creative designing workspaces, in my opinion. So depending on your job in creative stuff, you might actually be happier with a macOS system. And then Linux is for, like, for servers, definitely Linux is better. If you run a server, go for Linux. For a server, nothing beats terminal Linux. Because it saves resources and it's free and everything. And it's open source. It's perfect for terminal servers. Well, Windows servers are great. The only problem with them is they still take more resources. Like, I mean, for example, I have a Discord bot. And for something like my Discord bot, I don't have a server. I just made that Discord bot for fun because I wanted to make a Discord bot. You know, like, it was never meant to be a big thing or anything. I just wanted to make a Discord bot because I thought it was fun and I like coding, so I just made one, okay? I don't have a server for it. I only run it sometimes on my laptop. I just sometimes run it on my laptop. Which works fine because no one uses it anyways, and I just made it for fun. But if I had to pick an operating system for a server for it, I would probably go with Linux since that uses the least resources. Makes sense. It always also depends on what you need it for again. Like, operating systems are a mix of what do you need it for and personal preference. If anyone says this operating system is the best and you will have the best experience with it, that's not true for everyone because personal preference still exists and different focuses still exist. Some operating systems are better for different tasks. And as soon as you have work or something that focuses on these tasks, you might be happier with that. Now, and then there's the personal preference thing because some people really like using Linux, so I can't blame them. Be proud, Linux fanboy. Be proud of yourself. Show the world the strength of your thigh highs. If someone just likes macOS because they have been using it for the most, sure, go ahead. I don't judge anyone for the operating system they're using. I just say most Linux users are fanboys. Change my mind. That's just a stereotype they have to live with, okay? That's just a stereotype they will have to live with. You knew what you were doing when you chose Linux as your operating system. You knew it would mock you as a fanboy, and you still chose it. Actually, I heard an even better sentence. There are two people that use Linux. Fanboys and those, let's say, Discord moderator memes with the fedora on their head. The two people using Linux. Either you are a cute fanboy or you wear a fedora and say "me lady" unironically. Of course, that is made for entertainment purposes only and doesn't actually reflect anything in the real world. There are definitely Linux users that are neither of them, and I am only doing this as a joke for entertainment. Thank you all for for understanding this disclaimer and not sending harassment or any shitstorms my way for doing a simple joke that thousands of people have done before. Thanks. Femboys are simply the smartest breed. They are! I love femboys. Absolutely love femboys. Femboys are amazing. That's why I recommend you get a femboy. And remember, it's not gay if you say no homo. And it's also not gay if both wear socks. Just always remember that. Natalie. You wanna rephrase the femboys are the smartest breed one? So how are you doing today, Chandy? No, I'm not going to feed you. You know what? This is getting a screenshot. I'm just gonna... Funny idea. Wait. Okay. Need to first tab out of the game. Then I can make a screenshot. I'm just gonna send it into the Pirate Software Discord without any context whatsoever. Thanks, Internet. Thanks, Internet, for leaving me. I don't know how, but my internet just was like, no. You go to the Shadow Realm. I've never seen someone this happy that my stream was back on. I'm surprised. Most of the time it's just oh wait, the stream is gone. What happened? Oh, look, it's back. I mean, yeah, it's... I say it all the time. It's... The chatting is something I'm probably... If I ever get big, which I doubt will happen, it's like... I'm scared of losing this connectivity to my community. Like, right now, someone posts a message like, SciTech Games, and I can say, hey, welcome to the chat. Bam. Direct interaction with the people. A big creator can't do that as much because they look away for 5 seconds and the whole chat is filled with 12 new messages. There's like 12 new messages in chat every time they look away. How are you gonna keep up with every single person? Oh god. Fuck. But I see the time. Yeah, one more try. Yeah, like I said, you can't keep up. You either need a slow mode or you need to accept the fact that you can't reply to everyone's message. It's a sad reality we live in. As soon as you are a big creator, you don't have time for every single person. You can't have the same kind of direct conversation we have right now. Right now, I can directly interact with the conversation. I can directly bring my thoughts to every single message. I can greet every single new chatter. Easy, no issues with there. But as soon as you get a decent amount of active chatters, you will have a hard time keeping up with everyone. And that's one of the things I'm actually scared of. If I ever make it big or decent, will it be the same as now? Probably not, just because I can't talk with everyone the same as I can now. I will still try. I will try my best to stay as close to my community at all times, but the more people, the harder that gets. And the harder that gets... Yeah, but even on the Discord, have you seen the Pirate Software Discord? Have you seen the Pirate Software Discord? I can't blame pirates. Like, I can't blame Tor for not being in that. Like, for not. Okay, yeah, to be fair, yes, he's streaming. But even on Tor's day, he never sends a message when he's just online. And I can't blame it. It's like. There are so many conversations and so many people typing at the same time. Several people typing is a normal occurrence there. And that happens when what? 3 or 4 people type at the same time. It's crazy. But yeah, that also makes it even harder, even on the Discord. But wait, who is even online? Oh, Spiff! Yeah, cool people. So I hope you all at least enjoyed today. Still deciding on what to do tomorrow. Might do more of this game, might do a different game. I still have to see. Game keys, I could use one of those. But I'll see. Maybe I even ask on the Discord. I don't know. But anyways, till then, have a great one. And see you all tomorrow, hopefully. Take care of yourself.